Scientists have discovered actual proof of Noah's flood. So scientists confirmed that in 5600 BC, the Black Sea had a major surging of water that raised the sea level 100 feet over 100,000 square miles of land. Now this coincides with the same time frame as the Bible and would have been catastrophic for anybody living in the area. Robert Ballard, the scientist who discovered the remains of the Titanic, decided to look underwater to see if they could find the evidence. And what he found were the remains of a human habitation 7,000 years old, buried 300 feet below the surface of the Black Sea. Scientists even said that the evidence points to a flood of biblical proportion, and to find structures in 150 meters of water means that people definitely lived here before the flooding. The coolest part is that the Black Sea has almost no oxygen, keeping these artifacts in perfect condition. The Ark of Noah has been found. In 1959, this structure appeared on an aerial photo at an altitude of 6,300 feet on a mountain right on the Turkey border with Iran. So in 1960, this photo was taken as a group of scientists were combing the surface area to find clues if this was the actual Ark. And without doing any extensive research, they didn't find any clues and dismissed the site as a natural formation. Then in 1977, Ron Wyatt visited the location and did extensive research of the site with metal detection, radar scans, and chemical analysis. Real science. And here's the evidence of what they found that proves that this site is undeniably Noah's Ark. The first survey they did was to examine the structure's measurements. As you can see in the photo, that this formation looks like the hull of a ship. One end is pointed like a bow while the other end is blunt like a stern. The distance from back to front was 550 feet or 300 Egyptian cubits with a width of 50 cubits, which is the exact biblical measurement. Under close examination, they discovered 4 vertical bulges that looked exactly like the ribs of a hull. And then they found more ribs buried deeper in the mud. Remember, you guys, if this was the Ark, then it would be extremely old. The wood would have been petrified and organic matter would be replaced by minerals from the earth. Only the shapes and traces of the original wood would remain. Radiocarbon dating puts the material at just over 4,000 years ago, which again matches the biblical time frame of the flood. Geologists do believe that the structure was 1,000 feet higher up on the mountain, but an earthquake in 1948 loosened the mud, causing it to slide down, becoming exposed. That's why it hasn't been able to be seen for so long. Now, this is my favorite part right here. They found these massive stones lying in the ground with holes in them. Scientists determined that these are in fact anchors, and the holes at top were used to feed rope through them to attach to the ship. The anchors would have been suspended from the keel of the ship to stabilize it, since a top-heavy ship could easily capsize from waves hitting it from the side. Now, I most definitely believe that these objects found give us enough proof that this is actually Noah's Ark. Let me know what you think in the comments.